To another episode of Grail Quest. Today we have basically a mail day of sorts where I'm going to go through some of my recent pickups that we're going to be adding to our Grail Quest ledger as part of the bankroll challenge. As always, I will go through what I paid for each card, thought process around it, and just what we're kind of hoping to get out of each of these cards. So without further ado, first one we have here is a Steph Curry 2020 Contenders Optic. This is the season ticket. It is, numbered out of 99. Kind of a jersey match. Nothing too crazy. We got this card for $36.73. So with grading, we'll be in it for about $55. Idea here is really just to try to get a PSA 10. Even a PSA 9, hopefully we break even. Steph Curry stuff does pretty well. And yeah, I mean, just kind of targeting, a star of the NBA, aesthetically pleasing looking card. And yeah, hopefully we'll get a 10 on that. We also have another Steph Curry. This is a 2012 totally certified blue out of 99. And as you can see here, there's a patch. It is a game-worn patch. You can't quite see it there. Game-worn patch. Got this card for $61, so we'll be all in for about $80. Same thing. Steph Curry stuff sells pretty well. It's a game-worn patch, which I think will give it a bit more, desire and demand. And if we somehow get a 10 on it, I think we do really well. So. Next card. This is the 2018 Optic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This is the Mojo Prism rated rookie. Not numbered, but got this one for what I thought was a good price, $18. He is continuing to tear it up right now, averaging over 30 points a game, coming off a first-team All-NBA season, truly a rising star of the NBA, and with grading, we're all in on this for like $35, $36. And I think a PSA 10 on this, we do pretty well. Even a PSA 9, I think we probably have a good chance to break even, or at least, come close to break even. All right, more basketball. 2013 Hoops. It's the Giannis Antetokounmpo rookie card. This is actually the red back. So Hoops, one card in every box has a red back instead of a black back, so it's kind of a short print, subtle parallel. I got this for $85. I got it several months ago. At the time, this price, $85, was the price of the normal Hoops rookie, so the black back version. So I thought there was some built-in upside there. I think PSA 10s of these right now are going for around like $250. Which means PSA 9s are probably closer to like the $125 range. If we even get a 9 on this, hopefully, I think we can still eke out 20-30% profit. So good one there. Next one, another Giannis rookie. This is a 2013 Select. This is just the base rookie. Got this for $115.35. I think the market on these has crept down a little bit over the last year or two. I did sell a PSA 10 of this, I want to say like a year ago, for like $500 and something. So even if that came down to, $250 to $300, I think we're still in good shape. Break even with a 9, obviously upside with a 10. Next one, another Giannis. You can see what I've been doing, at least with non-soccer cards, is just targeting like some of the obvious players, like the stars of the league. And in addition to targeting stars, it's not just targeting the stars. It's actually trying to find, like, I don't know, undervalued cards, just in the sense that relative to comps, trying to find deals, trying to find cards where we're able to pick them up lower than what you would expect, and hopefully that gives us like some built-in upside, built-in floor however you want to look at it. So this is the Giannis 2022 Revolution. This is the cubic, numbered out of 50. We got this for $15. It's kind of the same deal. We hopefully get a 10, even if we don't. Still a pretty cool short printed Giannis card. All right, last Giannis, last basketball. We've graded a couple of these already. This is a 2022 Donruss Elite. This is the Dimensions inserts, the case hit insert. You can see it's got kind of a lenticular appearance to it, which is pretty cool. Got this for about $50. We sold a PSA 10 of one of these for I think a little over 100, and then a PSA 9 did probably right around like $50. So probably need a 10 to make money there, but I do think our downside is limited, just in the sense of, even if we get a 9 and we're in that for $65, $70, we still recoup like a decent percentage of that in a 9. All right, next up, it's the 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire Jude Bellingham, just a base Sapphire rookie. These are going for $51 in a PSA 9 and about $100 to $150 in a PSA 10, depending on if it's auction or buy it now. We got this card for $13.10. So right there, I did pick this card up several months ago, so kind of before he continued his tear and his prices went up. But right there, just with a $13 card, even in a 9, we're probably making 60%. Obviously in a 10, it's, huge upside there. Also have a couple more Judes. These are the Sapphire Bundesliga 2020 rookie cards. Got one of these for $13.71 and got the other one for $15.43. So kind of the same deal there. Like I said, if we can get just 3 9s there, I think we do pretty well. If we get any 10s, that's going to be massive. And this is exactly the type of cards that I like to target, because I'll do a longer podcast or video on this someday, but there's kind of 2 ways you can make money in, buying and selling sports cards. One is you get somebody to pay you more than it's worth, which frankly, I don't really like. It's not really, the vibe that I go for. But 2, the other way to do it is really just grinding to find what I would consider a deal. So like in this example, we get this card for $13 to $15. It's really like a $30 card. So right there, if we grade it, whether it gets a 9 or a 10, we can sell it at whatever the current market comp, whatever is at. And the person buying it isn't overpaying for it. They're just paying whatever the current comp is. And yet we're still able to create value and make profit on it, really because we were able to find it at a discount, or we were able to do the work to find it at a discount. To me, the second version of that is like a win-win. Like we win, the person buying it wins. Nobody's really kind of getting screwed. Whereas if I was buying this for, 90% of comps and then making somebody pay me 110 or 120% of comps for it, just so I can make whatever profit I want to make, then they're kind of getting screwed. This is the method I prefer. I mean, this is the exact type of card I like to find, because I know I'm still going to do all right, and whoever's buying it is also going to do all right. And then obviously same for a 10. Another Jude here. This is the 2022 Topps Chrome UEFA. This is the hero variation, short printed, just the kind of a variation they put in this year's set. I got this one for like $36. Actually think we probably need a 10 to make any money on this one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, his stuff is just really hot right now, and figure why not grade it and see how it does. Next up, Jamal Musiala, 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire, base rookie. Got this one for $12.92, so pretty much the same as the Jude Bellingham. His stuff's not selling for as much, but again, same type of card. We get it for a reasonable price. There's very limited downside, and if we get a 10, I think we do really well there. And then similarly, this is basically the same card. This is like the Topps Japan Aqua Mojo refractor. Got this for $35. Numbered out of 199. So again, if we get a 10 there, I think we do pretty well. Even a 9, not, wouldn't be too bad. Next up, 2022 Topps Merlin Chrome. It's Kevin De Bruyne Red Wave refractor. This is numbered out of 5. So pretty cool card there. Not often that I'm able to get red refractors or anything numbered out of 5. Got this one for $80, which I thought just a really good price. I would have expected this to be definitely above 100, maybe creeping towards 150, but for whatever reason was able to win this one for pretty cheap. So hopefully we get a 10 there, but even if not, I mean, that's a pretty rare card of obviously a great player. So looking forward to that. Next one, another De Bruyne 2020 Topps Stadium Club Chrome green refractor out of 99. Yep, out of 99. This one I was just able to get for $5. So, I mean, I would imagine in a 10, this is definitely worth more than 20 or 30. And then even in a 9, I got to think it's, still a $15 and $20 card. I haven't exactly looked at the comps. This is a perfect example of if I can get a card for cheap enough, it's just almost worth grading, because if you get a 10, you probably do all right. And then, even in a 9, it's like the card was so cheap, it was almost $0. So next one, Luka Modric, 2022 Topps Chrome Sapphire. This is the green out of 70. Yep, green out of 70. We got this one for $13. Kind of the same thing. Good player, cool card, relatively, short serial numbered, so limited downside. Same thing here. This is another Modric. This is a 2018 Optic Orange out of 99. Got this card for $11. Just figure it looked well centered. Hopefully the surface is good. PSA 10, I think we do pretty good there. 2018 Optic Harry Kane, Purple Velocity out of 125. Got this one for $10. Looked like it was pretty well centered. Same thing. Hope for a 10. Probably be okay with a 9. And yeah. 2022 Topps Chrome UEFA, Kylian Mbappe Gold Refractor out of 50. 19 out of 50. Got this one for $62, so we'd be all in for about $80. I think I recently sold a Merlin Chrome Gold Refractor for like $80 or $85, somewhere in there. So hopeful that, in a 9, we break even, and in a 10, I don't know how much upside this has, but I mean, I would imagine a PSA 10 Gold Refractor for Mbappe is, pretty good upside if we're able to get that. All right, a couple more. We'll go through them quick. This is Luis Diaz, Topps Chrome 2022 Gold Refractor. Got this one for $11. Not as big of a name, but I just figured Gold Refractor. Liverpool player. Liverpool has a solid collector base. He's, had a pretty solid season, and I think is, going to be an important part of their team. So we'll see how that one goes. Kind of the same deal here. 2021 Revolution, Salah. This is the Cosmic. See, it's kind of got like planets and stuff on it. Out of 40. You can't quite see it, but it's out of 40. I got this for $2. So there's almost zero downside. There's $2 of downside plus the grading fee, obviously, if it got like an 8 or something. And then a couple more to wrap it up. 2021 Finest. This is the finest, football's finest. Finest flashbacks. Gold Refractor out of 50. Phil Foden. It's $8.65. So figured in the 10, that does pretty well. And then finally, we have the same set. This is the Luka Modric Black Refractor out of 25. The jumbo, you can see it's the jumbo box topper. Out of 25, 11 out of 25. Got this for $9.59. So as you can see, the theme of a lot of the cards that I try to get is either, cheap cards that I get at a discount to what I believe the current comps are, which gives me a high floor in terms of grading, cost plus grading compared to resale value, minimizes, potential downside. But then also cards, like even this Foden where, it's a gold refractor. It's not a rookie. It's kind of not really a one-off set because they did it again this year, but not like Topps Chrome or whatever. But, in a PSA 10, I don't know, what is that? $100 card, $80 card. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but even still, we paid $8 for it. We'll grade it for 15 to 18, 19, whatever the grading fee is by the time we submit it. I mean, just seems like, pretty good upside there. And then the other types of cards I like to target are things like the Giannis rookies that I showed, right? Where I know just because there's been so many graded and it's an in-demand player, if that gets a 10, there's a good amount of upside. Even in a 9, I know basically what the resale value is. So it's we're not like guessing as much. Some of the cards, it's like I get them for so cheap, it almost doesn't even matter what the resale value is, just because I assume if it gets a 10, we'll be in the black. But if it's, for some of these other cards like Giannis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I kind of know what the resale value is just because some of those cards sell so often that it's really just about getting them at a good price relative to that resale value, making sure the math works. So that's it for now. In total, that was 23 cards, and we had a total cost basis on those 23 cards of $725.50. So we'll add those to the Grail Quest ledger, and then as I grade them, I'll add in grading fees, and then obviously as I sell them, we'll let you know how we did on each one. But that's it for the recent pickups. Thanks for watching.